Turner waits up. Here's Javier Baez. Pass battles with Scherzer. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike one. Hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. There's Baez. And quickly there are two away.
Batting third.
Two gone here in the first. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Chris Bryant now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's only 1 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Scherzer, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2. Popped him up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. In now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Juan Soto will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. Shot weakly to the left. To his left, Baez. And that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Wieters. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Outside, 2-1. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Defoe is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Stepping in, Albert Almora. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Digging in, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hit hard up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and
with no score, you'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the low throw is just pops right over his shoulder. At the plate, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Murphy stands at second with no outs. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open.
Meanwhile, now the throw to the bag is there, and he is out at third base. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired. 2 down now. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And now Bryce Harper set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. And a sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, a base hit in his first trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is on the ground over to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Soto racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He topped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Little tapper down the first baseline. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Defoe has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way. Way out in front.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Now at the plate, Wilmer Depot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Kyle Hendricks, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
First offering on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. Schwarber is there. Let's see if they test it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Baez takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in.
Leading out for the Cubs, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Eaton going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 5 hits, no error. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
From a batter's perspective, you swing through 2 breaking balls, you know he's trying to push the throttle and pull it a little bit. You have to tell yourself, I can't be too ultra aggressive and try and get the head out. I have to work the ball up the middle the other way to stay back on the off speed, but be ready for the fastball.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Curveball grounded towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Settling in now, Juan Soto. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Around second now and headed for third. He will score as they now trail by only 2. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zimmerman is retired, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Pedro Strop takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 46.
First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and that retires the side. So striding forward.
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Greg Holland will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sean Doolittle will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 62,
First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now a fastball is foul tipped, but held onto behind the plate, and he becomes a strikeout victim as there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Digging in, Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Working to keep them in the game here. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. The 0-2 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he is out. Ready now, Sean Doolittle, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out, and he fouls this one off. Doolittle, playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Sean Doolittle is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Adam Eaton stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will. Striding in, Javier Baez. He'll try and lift. Matt Grace enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. Tapper up the line. Zimmerman is up with it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Chris Bryant now, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Rendon moving to his left. And the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. In now is Anthony Rendon. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
He throws him on the fastball there. Anthony Rendon goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Lined into left center, and Zimmerman has a base hit. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Matt Grace. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. So stepping in, Sean Doolittle, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Last strike now for the Nats. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras recovers. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th. So a big moment. In the ball game.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down your way.
And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. Stepping into the box, Albert Almora. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. And now to the plate, Trey Turner, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And now Bryce Harper, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Bases are empty, one man out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Murphy. And that's the second out. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Digging in now, Albert Almora. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 60.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Carl Edwards Jr. First pitch coming, here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And that's the third out. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading up for Washington.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 22.
Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Schwarber going back. He dives, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just got a piece up the line. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. So digging in with a chance to win it here. Number 60, Justin Wilson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Now that's popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. 1 out. Stepping in, Wilmer Defoe. A winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs in. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Baez breaks from first. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he's back easily. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Now the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 0-1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after the at the plate, Sean Doolittle, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing of the bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner has it. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And a step on first himself for the out. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Wilson. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. And now Bryce Harper. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's 1 for 3. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Juan Soto to the plate now. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-2, here it is. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-2 home. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto looks up. Anthony Rizzo stands in now and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One out, nobody on. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His getting on base would be a very good first step toward tying this one up.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Benoit stands at first with one out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Doolittle. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street. Southbound service.